Hey there guys, welcome back to Texas Beer Reviews, and on this episode we will be doing a little side-by-side. This is the Bruery's Frucht Apricot. It's their Berliner Weiss, or Berlin-style tart wheat beer, aged in oat foeder with apricots. And this is Oddside's King of Tarts. This is their sour wheat beer, basically a Berliner Weiss, in a certain sense, with apricots. So both wheat-style ales with apricots, and this is courtesy of Brian. I've never had this beer. Brian has and enjoys it quite a bit, and this is courtesy of Pass Me a Zima on Beer Advocate. So thank you, Jason. I've never had this beer, and Brian's never had this beer. So we're gonna do them side by side and see what we think. So start out with the pouring the Bruery. So pours out a this nice golden, light lemony orange type color to it with a pretty solid white head. A little bit hazy, but not completely.
4.4.
4.4%. Awesome. We've had a few big beers, so it feels nice to have something a little bit lighter.
Like a Jester King.
Yeah. Of course, Bruery's out of California. Where did you pick this one up at? Or did you get this sent?
It was sent beer mail.
Okay, so this was sent. So this one, I don't think we've seen it in Texas.
No.
Okay. So let's set that right there real quick, and we will go ahead and open up King of Tarts. So Oddside is, of course, out of Grand Haven, Michigan. And I haven't had that many Oddside ales. I think I've had their Mayan Mocha, Bird Barrel Mayan Mocha, some of that, but I think that's pretty much it as far as that goes. Haven't had a whole lot from them, so definitely got some carbonation, huh?
I had something for them. I can't remember what the hell it was.
All right, so this one pours out very, very similar in appearance. It's a little bit darker here in person, a bit more orange-like. Just slightly hazy. Had to pull this out of the fridge not too long ago, and there, of course, probably some yeast in the bottom of this, so won't look as hazy. But really, on appearance, they look both very, very similar. Larger bubbles in the head here on the Oddside, but very, very close. So let's go ahead and check out the aroma on Frucht Apricot. Definitely getting the apricots.
Yeah.
It's got a pretty nice, like, lemony acidity to it too. Smells pretty tart. Getting some wheat character as well.
Yeah, it smells tart.
Yeah, it's. I think the apricots. I don't know how much they use, but it blends in pretty well with the malt here, and with the souring bacteria. Let's go ahead and check out the aroma on King of Tarts. It smells similar, but a little more mild, huh?
Yeah, it doesn't smell as tart.
Doesn't smell as tart, and I don't pick up the apricots as much. Getting a bit more malt character, I think, on the Oddside.
That's not a negative.
That's not really a negative, but I do like the aroma of the Bruery's a bit more here. A bit fruitier, a bit brighter. So check out the taste on Frucht Apricot. Cheers.
Love this beer, man.
Yeah, it's really easy to drink. Acidity is pretty puckering on it. I wouldn't say it's overly acidic. Very puckering.
It's tart.
But nice. Yeah, it's nice and tart. And it's not acetic at all. Really intense lactic acidity. Definitely getting the apricots, but they blend in really well with, I think, the malt and the flavors from the souring bacteria, that lemon character to it. So it's not like, it's not. I wouldn't say it's an apricot bomb, but still a lot of apricot to it. It just blends, I think, very well with the other flavors in the beer. The malt character to it, lemon acidity.
It's good sour.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, the acidity on it's awesome. Very good. So go ahead and check out King of Tarts now. Cleanse the palate slightly.
All right.
Cheers.
Ding. Whew, that's tart too, man.
Yeah, it's pretty tart too. I think the acidity is actually pretty close. I think that the Bruery's might be just a hint more sour. But I don't really get a whole lot of apricots on this. I definitely get a bigger malt character. It's got a bit of that caramel type character to it. A lot of the same kind of lemon acidity to it. I feel like I might pick up like a cereal grain a little bit more on this. The malt is definitely a bit heavier. And, you know, as this is kind of sitting out, I mean, you still can't tell really in the video, but King of Tarts is definitely darker. Definitely looks like they use a bit darker malts on this, maybe. It's good.
Yeah, it is damn good.
It's good.
What's the ABV on this?
Just don't know if it says on the bottle of it. When was this bottled? Okay, so this has got a little bit of age on it. This was bottled February 3rd of last year.
Oh.
So this is almost a year old. Could account to why maybe, you know, it doesn't have as much apricot as I was kind of hoping for or expected. You know, there's no ABV on the bottle. So I'm going to look it up real quick here.
Still good. I enjoy it, man. I would buy that.
It's still pretty good. You know, I'm kind of wondering what the availability is on this, because if it was a shelf beer, you know,
yeah,
it'd be pretty good to buy. Between the two, my favorite is the Bruery's Fruit Apricot. I just get a bigger apricot aroma, a little bit more flavor. I think the malt base is a little bit lighter. I find that one a bit easier to drink, even with the slightly higher acidity. It doesn't feel, there's almost, on the aroma, there's almost a slight syrupy type character on the Oddsides, but it doesn't quite get there. But it starts to remind me of some of the, like, the Flanders style ales.
It's also fresher.
Yeah, and the Bruery's, of course, is fresher. So, you know, it'd be interesting to see how this was, you know, obviously fresh. Let's see. ABV, that's what I'd also like to know on this. 6%, so a little bit higher. Just a bit higher. And, of course, if I was going to pick, you know, I like my sour beers very low ABV. So if I was going to pick to drink one, I personally, of course, aside from that, would also pick, you know, the Bruery's. Just because I don't know.
I like them both, man. I'd buy both of them. I'd buy both of them and drink them one at a time.
Yeah. They are both good, though. For, you know, not a crazy, rare, obviously, you know, stone fruit sour beer. So, but overall, the Bruery's Apricot. This is good stuff. This is actually really good stuff. I'm kind of somewhere in between a 4 and a 4.25, but I think I'm going to edge it out the 4.25. I think the aroma is awesome on it. It's really easy drinking. On the King of Tarts, I think I'm a bit more of a 3.75 on this guy. Also really easy drinking. I just want more apricot and a lighter malt base on this. And that would probably push it more towards the territory of the Bruery's Fruit Apricot. But it's kind of how I feel on both of them. But both really good. You know, of course, solid beers that I would drink again. So, but thank you again for the Bruery. That was the clear winner for me. And, yeah.
I like them both, man. I'd give the other one a little higher rating than that, man. And it's a year old. I still like. But hey, man, I'm a blue collar beer drinker. It's wild. I like it.
Yeah, it's good stuff. So, Thanks again, Jason, and thank you again, Brian. And that's pretty much it for this episode. So as always, think global, drink local, and cheers.